Welcome to Deep Thought, thinking for yourself. I'm gonna tell you what, the main thing of deep thought is for you to think. It's for you to think. Even if you that's why I've said, and I've had occasions where somebody disagreed with me or they had something. All I've said is, if you disagree, just be respectful. Now, if you're not respectful or trying to go in on me, I'm like, delete, block. But if you disagree with me, but you're respectful about it and just expressing your opinion and then doing it in an intelligent way, I'm like, okay, that's what I want. You know, because I can learn something. I've learned a lot from people who might have seen something, who might have disagreed with me in a respectful way. But then I'm like, okay, at least they're thinking. Because I'm going to tell you what. Often I use the term the theys on here. The theys don't want you to really think about some things. The theys don't want you to look at some things. I can think of many, I could point out some public things happening that are very public now in different areas where people ain't thinking about it long term. The whole point of this channel is for you not to just support me. You know, not just to like what I'm saying or something, not just to hear from 8 to 10 minutes what Uncle Rom is talking about, but to think about it, to think about something. That's why I don't really promote a philosophy outside of thinking on this channel. Because we need that. We need that. We need people to think about things. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. A lot of those who have control, whether it's political, spiritual, economic, on different levels, because many people don't want to think about it. And you got to think for yourself. Indeed, that's why I've always said, I say, no matter what I'm talking about, and I've said this on my other channel too, don't take my word for it. Go out there and check it out for yourself. No matter what I say. No matter what I say. Now, if you go out there, check it out for yourself, you agree with me, okay, good, that feels good. And yeah, my ego will be like, yeah. But then if you don't, you went out there and say, well, Uncle Rom, this is what I saw with this, and this. Boom. And let me just be clear, I do that just for this channel, because on my main men's channel, I still want you to check it out, but I'm really promoting philosophy. It's a dojo. And if my thing is, I want you to check it out on that channel. Like, if it don't work for you, find something else that does. All right, I'm specifically pointing out something, but on this channel, I just want you to think. We need more people who think for themselves. They allowing other people to think for themselves. You know, that's one of the things about propaganda. They'll put somebody up there and they'll say, well, this is a doctor, or this person has some degree that you hadn't heard of. You know, or they'll sound official and stuff. Trust me, there's some people, they actually studied that. You know, I remember I saw a clip about FBI agents. Like, they are actually taught to go in a room and have certain body language and everything just to get people comfortable. I was like, damn, that's deep. So, of course, if I come in, I'm thinking about it. Like, I give an example with that. I remember, it was one of my 1,000 jobs. Like I said, I had 1,000 jobs. So I checked out this job, right? And it was one of those multi-level marketing things, but I didn't know that when I went in, right? And one of the things I noticed that they did, people would gradually leave, right? And I ain't thinking anything of it because I'm thinking about how to make money. So I'm sitting there, right? And I'm noticing like all these people looking at me smiling, and I ain't thinking anything of it at first because it was a couple of cute ladies smiling too. But it was some guys too, and you know, after a while I was like, damn, why everybody they inching towards me and stuff? I was like, hold up. I was thinking about that. And then, you know, once I realized what it was and what they were doing, they were looking to recruit me. But I wasn't just sitting there just going for it. I was paying attention. My head was on a swivel. I was like, why are these people? Why are these people coming towards me? I started thinking about it. I was like, they're getting closer, looking at me smiling. I mean, like hard smiles and stuff. Shoot, it was like a horror flick or something. I was like, yeah, I was thinking about it. You know, I ain't take the thing because I ain't want to jump into it. But, you know, I was like, But that's how now somebody else wasn't thinking about it. They might have been caught up in their stuff, right? You want to do that. Like everything, like what I talk about, think about, what any content creator talks about, think about, whatever you see on the news, even how they present the news. Because I remember it was another federal agent said, you know, he was talking about right wing and left wing news stations and everything. He said all they present is propaganda. They ain't presenting the whole picture. In fact, you would be hard pressed to find anything presenting the whole picture. If you know of a channel or something like that that presents both sides of a story and everything, let me know in the comments. I'll check them out for myself. Because I'll be thinking about it. And, you know, that's why I say do research and all of that. But whatever you do on any level, it's not even just like what's going on in society, but just small things. Think for yourself. Like, don't just grab a mate just because somebody says, oh, that'll be a good person or anything. Nah, think about it. Why are you going for this particular person? Think about it. What are they bringing to the table? Your table. Whether you are male, what's that woman bringing to the table? Female, what's that bringing? If you same sex, okay, what's that mate bringing to the table? You know, think about it. Always think about it. You know, when you get in a vehicle or something. Like, I'm gonna tell you what. I remember when I got the car I'm driving now. Now, first of all, I was thinking about it. I could have got a new car, late model car and stuff. But I was saying, I don't drive it that much. And plus, where I was living at the time, I was like, you know, where I was living at the time, I ain't want a fancy car anyway. And even where I'm living now, you know, I got a garage and everything, but I don't want a fancy car. I don't drive it that much. I don't drive it that much. And then, so I said, well, I don't need a new car. Let me get a used car that's not as much money, and that somebody is, you know, they've done some repairs on and everything. And I've had very few repairs with this one, but I was thinking about it. You know, it was me even moving into this place. Trust me, I was thinking about it. I could have moved into maybe a smaller apartment or something, you know? But I was like, no, I need space. You know, but I was thinking about it. Every move you make, you need to think for yourself. Now, what somebody else say you should do. Because people, you get some people out there, like some days, not just the big days, but little days. Shoot, you could be sleeping with a they. Think about it. It's like, why are you doing it? Every little thing. Why are you eating this type of food? Is it because you like it? Is it good for you? Or you just eating it because you saw a good commercial for it, you know? Think for yourself. Only get some stuff that you want for yourself, all right? Think, all right? So I want y'all to really think on it. Think on what I talked about in this video. And you know, in any of the videos I do, don't just follow, think for it. Does it work for you? If you're on my relationship channel, does it work for you? If you're a man, I'm talking about body game. Does that work for you, or you need to work on something else? You know, you need to add something else that somebody else might teach. I have no problems with that. I only want people that benefiting from what I'm talking about one way or the other. You know? Because it's funny, right? Let me just say this real quick. I've had people tell me, they'll say, well, you know, I ain't getting nothing from your channel. I'll be like, bye. Seriously. Because I already know, I peep them. They want me to like, they want somebody to beg them or something. I'm like, bye. If you ain't getting anything, bye. I ain't losing any sleep. Not losing 1 second of sleep. You know? Because my thinking is, I want whoever supporting me, I want them, that's what I want. Because I get better support when people believe what I'm talking about, when they believe in what I'm talking about. But then I don't want them to believe unless they thought about it. You know? And that is actually bringing them is actually doing something for them. All right. So anyway, you got to think for yourself. You need to be thinking for yourself. So anyway, y'all have a good weekend. I'll get back with y'all on Sunday morning and everything. Peace and blessings.